So my journey started when I was in first year in uni, so that was 2022. The first event I came for was actually the anniversary event in December. And I remember I came for it, and because I'm so shy, I just left after that. That was the first event, and then I didn't go for the classes. I think I went for a few workshops, I think 2 workshops. And Clamidino, she kept pushing me to attend the classes and stuff like that. Time went on, and then I think it was May or before May, I think March, April, when I'd asked about joining the dance team. I really like dancing, so for me to be part of a team that likes dancing as well, to me, that's like a dream, honestly. So we had scheduled a time when I'd come for the auditions, and that's when I joined the dance team. When I joined, I'd say at first it was very scary, because like I've said, I'm not a very outgoing person. I'm very shy and to myself, and at first I found it a bit, I wouldn't say hard, but challenging. And so, yeah, as time went on, I started to feel more and more of like part of the family, and I got a lot of support from everyone around me, especially from Plamidi. And as time went on, I also started to become more confident. And then I think the end of my second year of uni, that's when I wanted to focus more on teaching. And at first I was like, I can't do this. I cannot do this, because it's a big thing. But with the support I got from AFJ, I managed to start. So I've always been a person that always had many creative ideas when it came to dance. And I really wanted to share those ideas with other people. And since AFJ has been a very safe space for me to open up, it's been a place where I can just express myself freely. And I really, really love that. And I wanted to make that the same for the people that I teach as well. We started off very light first, just going through the theory. So just going through the different Afro dance styles and the different qualities that a teacher must have, and how to lead a classroom and all those like technical stuff. Then we went into the practical side of it. So at first I started slowly with just leading the stretches and the warm up. And then from then, I went on to do full sessions. So from stretching, warm up, and then the dance class as well. So every time I would lead the warm up or lead the classes, I would always have feedback afterwards. And that feedback would always help me to plan for my next session. The teaching program as a whole has been, I don't know any other word I could use, but great. Very rewarding, but also challenging in the fact that I had to really, really put myself out there. I had to really push myself to stop being shy and come out of my shell and be a leader, which is not something I'm used to. So I'd say if it's not something you really, really, really want to do, then yeah, maybe don't do it. But I would say, from my perspective, from my experience, I've really enjoyed the teaching program. By the end of my teaching program, which is the end of my 3rd year, I became a teacher. And yeah, now I'm a teacher at AFJ Cardiff. The main thing I've gained is confidence. Other things that I've gained personally, I would say patience, because it's quite challenging to teach people. Like, for example, me, how I learn, maybe it's not the same way someone else learns. So you'd have to somehow like break down steps and do it slowly so that other people can learn as well. So yeah, patience is another thing that I've gained. Professionally, I would say leadership and communication skills, from leading the class to breaking down moves, like I said, or to being assertive with my tone when people are getting distracted and stuff like that. The Tadala that started AFJ Cardiff was very just cute, just like in her own world, just private and just like, together. But the Tadala that is here now at AFJ Cardiff is more passionate about dance, more confident in her style, and is able to share her ideas freely without feeling any judgment. My biggest challenge was, I would say, overthinking about everything. I would always overthink about the choreos that I'd come up with, or whether I can execute the moves properly, or just the smallest things that didn't really matter. But with more practice and with more positive affirmation from myself and from the founder, I managed to manage those by just telling myself that I can do it. I'm not perfect, but the more practice that I put into my work, the better I'll become. I want to be a teacher at AFJ Cardiff specifically because I love the community that AFJ Cardiff has built. It's always made me feel safe and that I can express my ideas freely. And I want to be a part of that journey, a part of sharing my ideas, encouraging people to share their own ideas and to express themselves freely, and also to gain more confidence in dance, which is what AFJ Cardiff has helped me do. A style which I enjoy the most is Amapiano, and I feel like that's a style that I'm looking to bring to AFJ Cardiff more. A role that the founder has had in my life has always been support. She's always supported me. Whenever I had an issue, she would always be there. She's always been a great mentor and an even bigger inspiration. And so I'm forever grateful to her.